Hey, what's going on, y'all? I just wanted to make this quick video. I saw earlier where somebody had asked about their husband wanting to ride bikes, and they were a little nervous on supporting them and stuff. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of supporting your significant other. Um, I myself, Daryl, have been riding 21 years, and this is my wife, Shakori, and we actually met on motorcycles. But I'll get into that in a second. One thing I wanted to say was that it's always important for a husband and wife to support each other, is because you don't want to encourage any type of or allow any type of regret to come in as they get older. You know, you saying, as my father would say, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you didn't. So we're just gonna take a second and talk a little bit about it. Um, One of the biggest supportive things, and I give you an example, is how I wound up becoming a chef or graduating chef school. It actually started from when my wife and I first met. We used to spend hours and hours on the phone all day talking about exchanging recipes, and it's probably how I got her too. But we used to talk hours and hours on day about this. You know, I'm talking about 6 hours a day while I'm at work. I ain't doing nothing but talking to her on the phone, hiding somewhere. But she bought me my first chef book, which is called The Joy of Cooking. Well, you know, as we got to talking, I was like, I'd never had a chef book before. I just was always talking about this and that. She takes me over to Culinary Institute of Virginia, and she sat out there in the car while I did a tour of the school. So lo and behold, I wound up enrolling and I graduated as a chef from school, and that was a passion. Of course, you know, I wound up cooking for her, and she come up to the school and try these crazy things, and I'm making all stuff that most inner city people. She from the country, I'm from the city, but neither one of us would actually normally eat. Um, but it turned out real good, you know, and that's one of the bonds that we have. But to bring back to the motorcycle thing is, I actually met her on when I was on a motorcycle. She was on a stoplight. Well, she was at a stoplight. Her friend asked me where was my motorcycle colors at, and I was making a left turn. She was going straight. Long story short, I was going to meet some buddies. They so happened to meet me at that light, and I said, "Yo, we gotta go catch this car right quick." So we doing an outrageous amount of speed to go catch and surround this little red or burgundy Altima going down the street because she was with one of her girlfriends. And they were on their way to a club but never made it in there. She wound up hopping on my bike, and she so happened to her dress actually matched the color of my bike, which is burnt orange actually. Um, but that started something, you know, and that's how I actually met her. So with that, you know, we became hooked up, you know, linked up, and after that, she wanted to learn, so I got her a Gixxer 750. It was blue. I called it Blue Magic. It was really a race bike, but she learned how to ride on that, and she was a victory girl at the time. Well, actually, as she was just learning about cruisers, she was a victory. But what winds up happening is her grandfather was actually the oldest living Buffalo soldier from World War II in the state of Virginia. And he had come up there, and I knew some guys that were with the Buffalo soldiers. So we got him to come up there, and Harley Davidson wound up putting me, him, and a friend of mine named Gator that I work with. He was one of the first African Americans to be featured in Easy Rider magazine. So with that being said, they put us in the magazine up front. Of course, as you see what's on her shirt, she became hooked on Harley. That was Thunder Rose magazine.
Only because they put my grandfather in the magazine. I was sold.
So, needless to say, so then I said, okay, well, we're going to build her a tribute bike and stuff. And that's what I did. You know, we went ahead and we found. Oh man, it was hard trying to get a the first time trying to get a Harley. Well, I ain't gonna say it was hard. It was just difficult, more difficult than we expected. But we never gave up, and we wound up getting the bike done. And now she has a show bike that's in more parades and shows than a little bit. It's on YouTube and a couple other places. It pops up all over the place. She actually has two parades next weekend, the week after. You got one. You got a showing and then a parade the week following week after that. But needless to say, that created a bond and a special bond. And I encourage, some of these significant others, if your spouse has a dream, support them. Try to learn as much as you can because you never know that may be something that you like yourself. No matter what it is. It could be stepping. We're into stepping too. One of us saw it and then said, okay, well, we're going to go with you. So then we go out there and explore, enjoy life. That is so important out here. You can't worry about what other people think. You really can't. Somebody's going to find something negative to find no matter what you do. You could be building a space shuttle and somebody's going to have a problem with it. You can't worry about that. You can't sit there and say, oh, what if this, or it's too dangerous or this. You got to live. It's dangerous driving a car. It's dangerous flying a plane. It's dangerous walking across the street. At the end of the day. But you got to look and say, answer that question, what if? So here we are. 4 years later, we're married, we travel, we've gone, motorcycling has taken us so many places. We travel a lot. We stay gone. It's taken us to Tunica, Mississippi. I went to Tennessee. We rode to South Carolina. I went to see, in Memphis when we saw the Martin Luther King assassination hotel with Lorraine Hotel. Went to his monument in Atlanta. Just up and down, And these are the things that I say that are really, really important on that is that you never know. You could be opening a door for yourself. And in this world, this biking world, is anything that you're looking for, that's what you're going to find. So you can't sit there and say, okay, well, he's going to be riding other women. He's going to do this. If that's what you're looking for, then yeah, that's what you're going to do. But you can do that with a car. You can do that with whatever. Or you can sit there like we have. We have a lot of couples that ride together. And she has a whole army of girls, grown, sophisticated, classy women that she ride with. And she'll go riding by herself, with her girls. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all about what you make it. That's the biggest thing. You got to sit there and say, okay, grab life by the horns and say, you know what, we just going to do this. That's it. We just going to try it. We're going to see what it's like. Go see what that's about. Whatever your dream may be. And it's a lot of stuff that I didn't know squat about her. She from the country. I don't even know if it's more than 2 stoplights where she live at. But I learned a lot. I did. But I took her to the city. Hey, she was surprised to see people stop in the middle of an intersection and have conversations.
Only in Richmond.
But at the end of the day, that's the stuff, man. This is my better half right here. And hopefully I'm her better half. We're gonna make sure that we continue to uplift each other, and we try not to judge anybody. We accept people for who you are, because you never know. That one person doing something that you never expect you would do, you be like, oh, damn, they crazy. I ain't gonna do that. You may learn a lot from them and get some tips. I'm telling you.
You may need help from that same person you think that's crazy.
So that's how we do, man, and I said, I just encourage, grab life by the horn. Go out there and learn how to do. If you want to learn how to fly a plane, shoot, go ahead. I took the Discovery course, and they actually let me fly a plane for a little bit on a Discovery flight. So I never thought I'd be doing that, driving one of them little Cessnas. But hey, you never know. You understand? Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We're going to go watch this Super Bowl. But we're going to probably start doing little videos and stuff, just talking about different subjects and the places we're going. We're actually planning to go to California and Alaska next year. So, God willing, hope that it happens. But once again, on this note, I just wanted to drop a little bit to you and tell y'all, that whatever your spouse wants to do, try to at least be open minded and listen to them and hear them out and try to learn about it, because you never know. Life is short, man. It really is. I know y'all be safe.